Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I'm here with our first personal break of the day, and I do have one brand new set booster box of today's release of Modern Horizons 2 for Aaron L. from Illinois. Thank you so much, Aaron, for letting me open up another set booster for you here in the channel. About 1 month ago, I did open up a set booster box of Strixhaven for Aaron and did end up telling a story of Quintorius the Elephant throughout that box. And Aaron requested I tell another story here through some signed comments. So I have a little bit of an idea. Of course, it depends on the pulls, but I do have a slight plan. We'll see how it goes. But I'm ready to get on into our first personal break of Modern Horizons. The set has definitely been performing for us here on the channel, so I'm very excited to check out these set boosters. Let's go ahead and jump on into its by snapping us into the corner, and let's get started. Now, this is our first of 3 personal breaks, 5th of 7 videos on the channel today, and next one will be quite long, but our final video today should be a reasonable length. But I'm excited to get on into all of them, all checking out the brand new Modern Horizons 2. So the only thing I dislike about set boosters is the actual physical boxes themselves. They don't like to stay open, and then once they get very light on packs, they like to fall over. So the actual packing of set boosters is a bit annoying, but I've been finding a lot of nice pulls out of set boosters from all different kinds of Magic sets here. Very excited to see how set boosters continue on into the future. Also really like these art cards, starting off with Garth. Let you get a token Black Lotus. And there's a lot of really cool new stuff here in Modern Horizons 2. Of course, you have all those Fetchland reprints. Speaking of, starting off pack number 1, Marsh Flats. Always love to see it. We do have the Showcase variant being the sketch theme this time around. We have a foil Caprichrome. All right. I need more space. I feel like I always am tight for space on set boosters. To be fair, there's so many different piles needed. You have your commons, uncommons, basics, art cards, forest, tokens, showcase. We'll have our retro borders. We'll have the list cards as well in set boosters. So set boosters have a lot of different things inside, and I hope we can find a good mix here. I haven't seen the first card I've been keeping an eye out for just quite yet, so I might have to wing it. Wing my story, see what happens. Got some uncommons. Resurgent Belief is our first rare. Glimmer Baron, hey, there he is. Now it is a retro border. Now, that is the card I wanted to see. However, I won't be defacing any retro framed cards. We actually have a retro frame, but it is from the list. This is Nut Collector. Squirrel themed. Definitely makes sense. Alright, so we have our first list card, we have some foils, we have a Glimmer Baron. I just love the art on that card. I love the little bee costume, so I wanted to tell the story of this oof in his bee costume. We have Step Through art card. Ave, Progenitor Ooze, Fire and Ice, World Weary Sketch, and Faithless Salvaging. Oh, look at that lizard. Or frog, whatever that is. That's cool looking. I have a foil mountain. Sivulin of Sea and Skies, our first mythic of the box. Terminal Agony. I have to laugh. That card sounds ridiculous, and it's like, it's also not a thing to make fun of. It's like, I'm just in endless pain. I will die from my pain. And Terminal Agony. It's like, ooh. I mean, like, sorry about that. But it's just, the name Terminal Agony to me just sounds really funny. Destroy target creature, and it gives you with madness with for Rakdos. Another art card, of course, 1 per pack. Haven't found any signed ones yet. Also haven't found a regular Glimmer Baron. Territorial Kavu, rare. Academy Manufacturer, Enchantress's Presence, and Aeromoeba. Mistvault Bridge foil, that's nice looking. I like the Aeromoeba as well, the Flying Manatee. Haven't found, we've been seeing so many Aeromoebas today, but haven't found a regular common just yet. We have Damn! Art card. Damn, Daniel! Feel obligated to say the meme. We have Ornithopter of Paradise. Dress Down. Counterspell, welcome to modern. Counterspell, Violent Tumor, Sanctifier on Vec, foil. It's an Aeromoeba. I'm going to set an Aeromoeba off to the side. Perhaps I'll tell a story with the Flying Manatee. Unmarked Grave, Chainer, Nightmare Adept, and Late to Dinner Showcase. Nested Shambler, Retro Border foil. Priest of Fell Rites, Faithless Salvaging, Patchwork Gnomes, and Shivan Meteor from the list. Down to the last 2 packs on the rightmost column of the box. About a third of the way complete. Sylvan Anthem, Mirari's Wake is our second mythic, Kitchen Imp, Foil Ornithopter Paradise, and Bloodlord of Vaskoth, mythic from M12, from the list. Titania Borderless art card. Sinister Starfish, I like the name of that card too. Lucid Dreams I like as well with the Niels Ham art. Set that one. Hey, we have a Grave, nice mythic. Been having a hard time pulling that one in the shop. Prismatic Ending, Aeromoeba foil. Let's see, how can I connect any of these? I was thinking, I didn't realize Lucid Dreams was an uncommon, but I was thinking B-Boy, going through the forest. Goes so far into the forest, he meets this girl who descends from a ladder into the ocean, which has become the forest. Foil Swamp. And then maybe they get attacked by a Sinister Starfish. And they fly away to safety on the Aeromoeba. I like it, I like it. Hey, Borderless Endurance, I like that too. Karth the Lion. So now all we need for our story is we actually need the Glimmer Baron. Unbounded Potential. Me, not really. Sometimes I feel like I've capped out at life already. I like it. B-Boy and Water Girl is the modern age Romeo and Juliet of Shark Boy and Lava Girl style. I like it. I like it. Fractured Sanity, Nevinyrral's Disc, Bone Shards, and a foil rare, Fire Knights. I actually remember seeing Shark Boy and Lava Girl in theaters when I was young. I was like, I want to go see it. That sounds really cool. Mom, take me. Mom, mom, mom. So we went to go see Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and I was like, this is horrible. It's actually one of the few movies that I actively remember disliking and being like, this stinks. The only other thing I've had, not necessarily close of a reaction, which I haven't been able to watch Loki episode 2, so I request please do not spoil it for me. But speaking of the man himself, is when we kept getting baited in Thor the Dark World. Like, the movie it wasn't horrible. I know people think it's like, a lot of people think it's the actual, well, aside from Iron Man 3, the worst Marvel movie. The Incredible Hulk is part of the MCU, so, I mean, it's not like bottom of the barrel, but most people that I've talked to do not like Thor the Dark World. But every time they're like faking Loki's death, I was like, I wanted to leave. But I was in like middle school. My parents wouldn't let me walk out of the theater, so that's that and Shark Boy and Lava Girl, the only 2 movies I remember being like, man, this kind of sucks. Ooh, look at that. Lizard captured by Legox. Oh, maybe that's why we can't find the Glimmer Baron. Putting them in our story pile. Diamond Lion. Ornithopter Paradise. Arcbound Tracker Foil. Where is our Glimmer Baron B-Boy? I need the B-Boy. Hey, we have a signed squirrel. Hey, that's the one from the bundle. Saw that card and I thought it was super cute. Squirrel Sovereign. Adorable. It is our first signed art card of the box. I know in Strixhaven, we're most often finding 2 per box. Other sets, like Zendikar Rising, I feel like we found... Zendikar Rising was like 50-50. Kaldheim, mainly we found 1 per box. Do you remember our preview box just had 1 single signed art card? Don't remember who it was at all, but I remember there's 1. So I'll go ahead and sleeve that out. Not sure if that's indicative of the entire product or just that 1 box just had 1. Let's continue here. We're hunting for B-Boy. And of course, fetch lands. Gotta make sure I say that, so that way we find them. We did find that Marsh Flats already. I believe in our preview set booster, we found 3. We found a bazillion in our collector booster case this morning. Fey Offering, I like that art too. But we only found 1 in our draft booster, but we found 2 in our bundle, so they're all over the place. Squirrel Mob and Harmonic Prodigy. This one piece of hair keeps falling in my way. My mom was saying Loki does this a lot in the show to get rid of his hair, and I'm like, I understand it. Sometimes you just gotta just get it all out of your face. This is why I don't wear my hair down. I thought it looked nice with the outfit today, so that's why it's a pain. I hate wearing wigs. They give me headaches, but sometimes I'm like, I should just shave my head, get rid of it. Then I never have to worry about it being too hot. Never have to worry about it getting frizzy. And then when I don't want to deal with it anymore, I just gone. Nykthos Paragon, Mind Collapse, Mental Journey. That's what we're going on right now, as I'm questioning my existence of the Glimmer Baron regular common. I know they exist. I have one. But we somehow haven't found one yet. Aeromoeba. Dakon, Shadow Slayers, our next mythic. Damn! Starling Grove, Floodhound, Mount Velis Manticore, and Fact or Fiction. A lot going on in that pack. 2 rares, a mythic, and a list card. Hey, look at that Squirrel. Grandmaster Squirrel, Foil Plains. Nettlecyst. Blacksmith Skill, Deepwood Denizen Foil. There's Sign of Draco art card. Out of Time. Chef's Kiss. Gargadon. And Fairgrounds Patrol foil. Alright, last pack in the middle. 2/3 of the way through this box, and we can't find this one particular common that I've had my heart set on the whole video. I don't want to deface the old border one, because none of these are an old border. It wouldn't make sense. The story wouldn't work well. There's a lot of green commons that aren't B-Boy. Gaia's Will. Arid Mesa for fetch number 2 of the box. Combined Chrysalis. Step Through foil. Dakon art card, I believe. Murktide Regent is our next mythic. Goblin Bombardment, Phantasmal Dreadmaw, and Calibrated Blast for our 3rd foil rare. This regular rare pile is getting a bit wonky. Let me just get these a little bit cleaned up. Scythus, Harvest's Hand, Search the Premises, Lens Flare, and Giltblade Prowler. Cadaverous Knight from the list. Looks to be a old border card from Mirage. Suspend. Jade Avenger, Lens Flare Foil Showcase. Civilin Borderless, Foil Island, Squirrel Sovereign, Ravenous Squirrel, Squirrel Sanctuary. Nice squirrel theme going on in this pack. Sanctum Weaver, World Weary, Galvanic Relay, and Wayfarer's Bauble from the list. Perhaps putting the list and the old border style piles next to each other is not the best idea, seeing as the list has a decent amount of old border cards, and I keep confusing myself. But it works for now. Next set booster box. There we go. I'll make sure to separate them a bit more. But where's our Glimmer Baron? I came up with the whole story of B-Boy and Water Girl, and we didn't even get it. Said and done. Foil. I know this is a large set, 303 cards, but where is B-Boy? Do we not have a rare in that pack? Did I just mess up? Or, yeah, Void Mirror. Void Mirror was our rare there. Alright, cutting it close here. 4 packs left. Let's see if I have to come up with a whole new story on the fly. Or I could just replace B-Boy with the Captured by Legax, I assume. Urza Saga, that's nice. Urza Saga Showcase, Solitude Mythic, Aeromoeba is back, Landscaper Kolos. We found B-Boy, yes. The story cycle is complete, I think. Asmora Nomar Dikadais Dinakul Dakar. Maybe. Verdant Command. Shardless Agents. Woo! I got those. Nested Shambler. Ethereum Spinner. And Arcane Teachings. Alright, 2 packs left. I'm just going to get rid of this box. It keeps trying to fall over. Be gone, box! Alright, here we go. I don't know how closely you all actually watch this bottom window with my face in it. Anytime I do something kind of weird, I always raise my eyebrows, be like... I don't know if you guys pick up on it or not. I find it humorous. Ooh, look at that Squirrel Sanctuary art card. Verdant, 3. Fetch number 3, Squirrel Sovereign, Cutie. Goblin Trap Runner. And last pack, let's see what we'll find. We have a Foil Forest, and we do have a second art card signed here. This is Scythus. Harvest Hand by Ryan Yee. Yeet! That's cool. We did get 2 here in this box. Necrogoyf, Thought Monitor, Upheaval, Galvanic Relay, Sinister Starfish Foil, and Time of Ice, which is odd from Dominaria Uncommon. Dominaria Uncommon's out the wazoo in the list, it feels. But that does it for this box here. Let me go ahead, tidy up our piles, and of course, have to do our end of box recap, and then of course, we do have to retell our story and sign those cards. But in the meantime, thank you so much, Aaron, for letting me open up another set booster box for you. I do actually have it off to the side. I forgot to mention it. I did want to mention it, but I forgot to mention it. But of course, this also belongs to you. The buy box promotions are, of course, now at set boosters, so we did have enough to fulfill, because we do go in order. So for a pre-order, so for Sean F grabbed the set booster, did have one of these available for him. And of course, Aaron does get the Sanctum Prelate. And there's the buy box promo, so that's cool. And all right. Tidy up these piles. And we should be good now for our recap. So we did end up with 3 foil rares. Borderless Mythic. Not sure if you found anything crazy from the list. I don't recognize all the cards. We also had 1 retro foil and 1 showcase foil, but both were commons. Nested Shambler and Lens Flare. So I'll just put them with our regular foils. Like I said, nothing crazy. We did only have 1 showcase rare, and it ended up being Urza Saga, so that was very nice. believe Urza Saga, as of last night when I was pulling orders for pre-orders, because I came in a little bit last night as well. I've been here since 6 a.m. You guys tell I'm tired? But Urza Sagas, the showcase ones, are about $40 a piece. We also did find a Verdant, a Marsh Flats, and an Arid Mesa. Right, yeah. So I'll put those on top. So 3 fetches, an Urza Saga. Good pile of mythics. Like I said, 3 foil rares and the Endurance. So let's look at those. Borderless Endurance. Card looks super sick. 3 foil rares. We had Sanctifier on Vec, Fire Knights, and Calibrated Blast. And I know it's just fire slash ice on TCG Player, but that's how I read them. Fire and ice. Thing, you know, the Amonkhet ones I liked too. Those are really cool sounding. I can't remember any off the top of my head to give an example, but I remember I liked the Amonkhet ones. I wish I remembered some names. Then from the list, we had Time of Ice, Arcane Teachings, Wayfarer's Bauble, Cadaverous Knight, Factor Fiction, Bloodlord of Vazgoth was a mythic, Shivan Meteor, and Nut Collector, which fits with these squirrel themes, so that's cool. And then for our mythics, no foils, but we did have 6 other mythics. Sivulin of Sea and Sky, Mirari's Wake, Grief, Dakon, Murktide Regent, and Solitude. Also had those 2 art cards, Squirrel Sovereign and Scythus, Harvest's Hand. Love that squirrel, he's so cute with his little tufts of hair sticking up the top. And then to go through our rares, Pantherum, like I said, we did have 3 fetches, Verdant, Arid, Mesa, and Marsh Flats. That one's also a nice pull. The crazy named card. Damn. Squirrel Mob. So we did get a decent amount of squirrels in here as well, in the uncommons. Did not get the mythic squirrel. Territorial Kavu is also a nice pull. But anyways, it is time to figure out our story. All right, I'm going to. Ooh. Oh, I have a new plot line. All right, so B-Boy went on an adventure in the forest, obviously. You know, tricks and treats, souls and sweets, on wooded path, whom shall we meet? Well, unfortunately, they met a Lagak, and B-Boy got captured. He was captured by Lagaks, literally. So they stole him, but B-Boy managed to escape thanks to the help of Water Girl. You know, Water Girl says, never be afraid to look where others can't or won't. He looked in the water for help, and she helped him. However, they encountered the sinister starfish. That's a dangerous starfish, so they wanted to get away from that. So they took the manatee, the Aeromoeba. They didn't know he flew, but the manatee flies out of the water. That's how they escaped from the starfish. Nailed it. 10 out of 10. Someone make me a movie contract. But that's our story here. Maybe not as good as the Tale of Quintorius. Justice for Quintorius. I'm still on tilt about that. I can't believe, like, Wizards has like their 1 token elephant for the Lorehold College in Strixhaven, and so they just use him for everything. He's like the promo card. He's like the picture on like that one where it's like Swamp Punks, Rock Jocks. That's him. That's him. But then also, there's a card where he gets expelled, where he talks about how the college isn't a good fit for him. And it's like, so why don't you just have him switch majors? How are you so disrespectful to your apparent 1 token elephant that y'all have? Anyways, I'm shaking the marker because sometimes I feel like it helps. But also, do have a new trick that has actually been really good for Magic cards. So Magic cards now, especially printed, the ones printed in Japan, tend to have a waxy surface. They all do, but especially those. What I learned through Star Wars Autograph Universe as I was prepping a card for Ascendant signing is actually prepping a Marvel Black Diamond base card of Darcy Lewis to send to get signed by Kat Denning. So I'm excited for that to come back. But you can take the palm of your hand and you can just rub the card. And it helps kind of break up that glossy surface. I don't know if it's like the natural hand oils, #alley oils, or what it is. But hey, it works. It's worked on a Trimposs's Blue Mythic from Strixhaven. Time Warp, maybe? It's worked on Magic cards. It's worked on non-Magic cards. Some it's held better than others, but I'm confident in the magic. It did hold well on the Strixhaven, at least from what I saw on the Strixhaven Mystical Archives. So I like this story here. B-Boy went on a forest adventure, got captured by Legox, slipped into the water because he looked where others won't, and got saved by Water Girl. And then they got attacked by the Sinister Starfish, and then they flew away on the air amoeba. I already pulled out the marker. What am I doing? All right. I like it. I like it. All right. So let me deface these cards. B-Boy. Water Girl. Nailed it. Evil. I like how the light shines in the ring light real well on the evil. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. But I like our tale that we constructed. I know Aaron was probably hoping for a tale about squirrels, but I'm really attached to the B-Boy. So we know the life and tales of Glimmer Bear and the B-Boy. I love this gold marker. I know my signature looks different on each one of these. I don't know what's up with that. But I'm liking this new fancy loop that's forming. I like that. That's really cool looking. I like the fancy loop that's forming into the L, which my name is A-L-L-Y, but for some reason I can't sign with two L's because it gets attached to the Y. And now that Y is getting attached to the L. So eventually I'm just going to turn into one of those football signatures I make fun of that's just, which is a little unfortunate, but what is with these pens? I feel like these keep leaking. I had this happen with a bronze one as well. It's like they pop at the top. I don't know. If anyone knows what I'm doing wrong with my Sharpie handling, please let me know. Because that also happened to a bronze one that I have over there. Like, the pen still works fine. It's just one day during a stream, it just... But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up so I can go wash my hands. It doesn't look like I touched anything. Looks like it happened when I was putting it back in the box, so I have no idea what happened. I'm just like, my hand feels tight. Oh, because there's crusted over ink. The cards look nice, so I'm not going to touch anything. So that's going to do it here. But thank you so much, Aaron, for letting me open up another set booster box for you. Really hope you enjoyed this opening. Didn't find every single fetch land, but we did find 3, so I hope you really enjoyed that. Of course, that Urza Saga showcase, and that you love this new story I was able to tell for you with these cards. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, too. I love being creative, so this is really fun. B-Boy and Water Girl is probably the title of this video. So, yeah. But I really had fun with this opening, so I hope you really enjoyed it as well. All of you out there watching, of course, I hope you enjoyed the video too. If you did, don't forget to go on ahead and hit that like button. Comments for me, leave those down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, we'd love to have you with us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, also, before I get on out of here and into another really long video, this one's about 30 minutes. That was not intentional. Next one is 2 draft booster boxes and a bundle. So I expect that one to also be around an hour, just like that collector booster case opening. That's up next for Audrey. Before I get into that, though, do have to give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your support of the channel. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. Which makes me... Do I have anything on my shirt? No. Okay. We do have 8 Black Label fans, and in Bounty Hunter Breaks, Epicenter Gaming, Fails Tales, Kira Soltari, Sean F., Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 12 Gem Mint fans. Alberto M., Chicago Infinity, Chris Rivers, Devon, Dusty Archuleta, Jarrett Geek, Jake Rhino C, Joe Howe, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, and Sinvicta. But thank you so much to all of our channel members, and all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But that does it for me today, actually on set boosters. Rest of our openings today will be draft booster boxes and bundles, so if you're excited about more Modern Horizons 2 openings, make sure to stay tuned for those. That's it for me here in this one. Let me go wash my hands, everybody, and then I'll catch you in the next one. So take care, everybody. Stay safe, and I hope to catch you again in the next video. Bye!